I think it all comes down to what research is. And the way that we define research at Lumiere is research is learning under uncertainty. So I think people are more familiar with entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship, I generally define, that's actually my research area as a researcher, is in kind of entrepreneurship. But I think entrepreneurship as building under uncertainty. So you're trying to build a product or a team or a company that may or may not work in a space that may or may not have that demand or that area. And research is that same thing. It's incredibly entrepreneurial, but instead of your product being an app or a dating site or Uber or whatever it is, your product is knowledge, and no one knows if it's true. Like no one knows whether or not this thing that you're trying to discover, you're trying to research, actually exists or not. And so research is just learning, but you're learning in an environment where no one knows the answer. And in fact, you're trying to find the answer and you're trying to tell everyone about it. That's what I think is so cool about research. Is just entrepreneurship, but for knowledge.
What's funny is I think that research is at its heart, right? Expressing intellectual curiosity, right? Isn't it? And so it's sort of interesting if we kind of in the college admissions process, one of the things that we know that colleges, especially selective colleges, reward is demonstration of intellectual curiosity. So I guess the question is then, how much do you think, or why should research matter in the undergraduate admissions process?
Yeah, well, I think it's exactly to your point. It's exactly that it is an expression of students just genuinely saying, "Hey, like I think this is cool." Like there's this one student that did research with us last summer who did. It's so funny. He did this incredible research project on river bass. He was based out of Massachusetts. Just loves bass. This kid loves bass. In fact, he sent many pictures. He does. I promise you he does. He's all about that. Wow, that was impressive. I feel like it sounds like you prepped that, but you did not. So I
know he did not. He's just that good.
That is wow. Now I see why you are the host. But he just thought it was so cool, and so he did a lot of research on collecting bass, measuring them, understanding the ecosystem. This summer he's doing RSI, I think not in river bass, but like something connected. And it was just so clear that this kid, I think part of the reason he got to RSI is because he's just doing this thing that he thinks is so cool. And it's really hard to not see that intellectual curiosity that he's just so excited by like fish and fish ecosystems. And so I think to your point, Amy, about the college admission process, research, especially research that goes really deep, really reflects that the type of curiosity in the student. And it both reflects it, I think it also helps build it, because it helps students go deep into something and they can realize, wow, I can contribute even though I'm 16 or 17 or 18.
So that explanation really clarifies this idea that if I am in the biology department at a selective school and we have lots of students that say they want to be bio majors, I know that some of them want to be bio majors because, in fact, they want to go into pre-med programs. And some of them want to be bio majors because they were good at bio in college, in high school, and they're still not sure. But if I look at the student that actually did independent research on biology topics, I know that they already see themselves in biology. They see themselves in this field. They are surer fit. They're more comfortable and projecting forward that they're going to keep doing the same thing they're doing before they even get into the major.
They're also contributing. Like they're making a contribution far before we would ever expect a student, right, to make some kind of contribution to a particular field, which is kind of amazing. It's so industrious that it's so commendable, I think, is what we see about it, right?
We hope you enjoyed this video as much as we did. You'll find plenty more like it when you explore the Test and the Rest channel. Be sure to comment, share, and subscribe for a constant stream of insights into learning, education, testing, and admissions. For full podcasts and amazing resources, find us at testsandtherest.com.